Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday. It is the 5th of December 2022. No wind today, so that's a nice thing. We'll take that. The high today is going to be 41, and we've had, it was a decent day as far as, if you want to call it decent. It was cold last night. I think the week coming up, the weather's not going to be great as far as we're supposed to get a lot of rain. You can actually see there's still ice. Yeah, you still see the ice all through here. So today is, like I said, it's this week coming up after today. There's a lot of rain in the forecast, but the temperatures are supposed to moderate. Which, what do you take the trade-off? It is what it is. It happens. It's just it's that time of year, and we do have the sun out today, so we are getting some solar. I'd have to look and see. The sun hasn't been out strong enough since I adjusted the back panels to see if it's made that much of a difference. Like I said, if I have to, I will adjust the front panels as well. So I do want to really bring this up really quickly. So somebody in the comments had mentioned, they said, yeah, when you had said you're not mechanically inclined, it was tough watching you trying to do the panels. But hey, you know what? My thing is this. Yes, it would be nice to have two people. Steve was working, so I needed to be done, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not afraid to get my feet wet or my hands dirty. So, that's something that I've, always not afraid to do. Like I said, I am not a mechanic. I've never claimed to be a mechanic. I am not mechanically inclined in any way, shape, or form. But, I'll figure it out if I have to. And, I did what I had to do, and we got that done. But, it was not a good time. But that's what happens, what are you going to do? So anyway, Jerry Lee was up earlier today, and him and Hella were hanging out. It's so cute to watch them because they're buddies. They just kind of hang together and do their thing, which is a nice thing. So I wanted to talk about in this video, guys. I'm trying to think of how I was going to say this, but knowing what is the right thing to do. We get so much mixed information on a daily basis with everything. It's hard to know what is the right thing to do or not. You can see all the ice down here too, still. It's all frozen. They're saying it's going to be 41 today, but I don't know. But anyway, let me go back to what I was saying. I apologize. I'm like easily distracted. Oh, look, it's shiny. With all the information that we get on a daily basis, it's hard to decide what is accurate, what is not accurate, especially when you have whoever is in charge of all that has their spin or their agenda attached to whatever's being put out there. And so that makes it difficult. It really, really does. But the one thing that you can be assured of, whatever the plan is out there, it is not to benefit you or me. That's one thing you can be assured of. It is to benefit those people that are in charge, that have an agenda of what they want to do. That's what it's going to be. It's not going to be something that's going to benefit any of us. So what can we do? That's probably one of the things I get a lot. What can we do, to combat, if you will, what's going on? And the reality is this: whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and there's really not a whole lot we're going to be able to do about it. But the one thing that we can be assured of, if we just continue to work methodically towards things, to put ourselves in position to ride out whatever storm may come, It's just like I said, just the folks right now in Moore County down in North Carolina are dealing with no power. It was 30 degrees last night for these folks, and if you have people that are unprepared, are not ready to deal with weather issues, not having power, not being able to flush their toilets and all those type of things, how do you deal with that? If you're not ready for it, if you haven't been prepared for it, it puts you in a very precarious situation and puts you in a victim situation very, very quickly. And what I would always want to encourage all of you is not to be victims. I think that's important. I think we should just try to do what we can do, take care of what we can take care of, control what you can control, I guess is the right word. Because at the end of the day, if the lights all, like I said, folks, if the lights all went out tomorrow, was a scenario that I've always used for people. And I've said to them before, I said, if the lights went out tomorrow and we're not coming back on, how ready are you? All right. And so I've proposed that to many people. And a lot of people have said, oh, no, I'm not really ready. I'm not ready for anything like that. All those type of things. Okay. So what are you doing about it? What are you doing to change that so that you're better ready? I mean, none of us are ever going to be 100% ready. That's not a reality. It's just not a reality. We can be as ready as we can be. We can do as much as we possibly can, which is great. But the reality at the end of the day is when something does happen, we're all going to be like, oh crap, it finally happened. And what we do at that point is going to make all the difference in the world. And, so the better situation you put yourself in for that type of situation, it's going to help you in the long run. And I think it's important that we try to do those type of things. So just something that, I was thinking about and I wanted to share with you guys. Look at, she's out there eating on a bone. I think it's a bone. Pretty sure it's a bone. She's something else. I gotta say, guys, and I know I keep repeating this a lot, that is the best animal that I have ever owned in my life. I mean, she is just highly intelligent. She's great companionship. She's just loyal as the day is long. I mean, she's amazing. She's an amazing dog. Now, I love my cats. Don't get me wrong. I am a cat person at heart first. But I can honestly say that, like I said, she's right up there with my favorite all-time animals. And there's a couple that I had that were cats. I had Mr. Benny. He was an awesome cat. So, but she's right up there. She's something else. Cats are more independent. Dogs are more needy. But anyway, real quick, I did want to remind everybody I am doing a sale with the Legacy Freeze-Dried Food on my website. PrepperNurse1.com. If you go there to PrepperNurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. Once you're in there, if you decide to make a purchase when you check out, make sure you're using the discount code Solstice 2022. All right, that's the discount code. It will save you 20% on your purchase. Freeze-dried foods are a really good thing to have in your long-term survival food, along with, rice and beans and all the staples and canned goods. It's a good, diverse thing to have in your preps. So I would absolutely encourage you to have that. All right, guys. Well, anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one stopping you is you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.